Hello everyone. I'm just waiting for a pizza to cook, so I thought I'd come on here for 10 minutes and see if anyone had any questions. I'm talking quite quietly because my two little ones are in bed, so I'll just wait and see if anyone wants to chat or anything whilst my pizza is cooking. Hi Kevin. Hi cute cupcake. So weird, this came up during I'm having a panic attack. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Panic attacks suck. I always found with my panic attacks that getting a cold glass of water and just splashing it over my face would really help, because it basically shocks your nervous system and it recalibrates your vagus nerve. So give it a go. Hi Alex. Hello from Pittsburgh. Hello. My health anxiety's been bad the last couple of days. Any reason why, Kevin? Hi Michael. Yeah, give it a go. It's pretty intense, but it does really help the vagus nerve. Sherelle, did you ever have suicidal thoughts because your anxiety and panic was too much? Yes. So trigger warning. I did actually attempt suicide twice. I was completely suicidal when my anxiety was so bad. So, you know, I've definitely lived through that. Sherelle, did you ever... wondering how you coped being pregnant. I wish that there was a positive answer to this question, but I didn't cope, if I'm being completely honest with you. I became very sort of mentally unwell when I was pregnant. I was actually hospitalised, and yeah, it was really, really rough, especially the third trimester. I was actually okay for the first and second, but yeah, the third trimester was particularly rough. But I did have a lot of pregnancy complications, which for somebody with health anxiety was obviously really, really difficult. I am 14 and I am having every symptom of throat cancer, but the symptoms of throat cancer are the same as a throat infection. Yes, this is the problem with the internet is, you know, you type in your symptoms and it's 99% of the time it's going to be because you've got a bit of a cold, but Google will tell you throat cancer, and then of course then we get into this vicious cycle of worrying. But please be reassured that at your age, I think throat cancer is just non-existent. You know, a lot of people who get throat cancer have been like heavy smokers for most of their life. Hello Sherelle from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Hey, sleep apnea scares me. I think I've got it. Why do you think that? Is it because you're waking up gasping or anything like that? I thought I had sleep apnea for a long time, a long time. I didn't. I've had a lot of really bad anxiety the last couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry. Anxiety sucks. Glad you overcome those thoughts. How did you do it? I think for me it was when I started to recover and when I you know, like just really worked on my anxiety, is basically when my suicidal thoughts went away, but it did take some time. Evening, Dr. Google can go in the bin. Yes. You have honestly saved me. I'm so thankful I found your YouTube. I come and watch your videos as soon as I worry about something. Oh, I'm so glad. This is why I started this channel, because I wanted to be able to help people. Did you dye your hair blonde? I love it. Yes, I did. It was actually a lot lighter than this initially, and it just really didn't suit me, so I had it redone, and now it's this kind of balayage kind of thing. It's a bit messy at the moment, but yeah. Yes, gasping, and also woke up with a panic attack, heartbeat fast. Oh gosh, I used to have those nocturnal panic attacks. My pizza done already? That was fast. Can you tell me how someone who suffers from anxiety can manage to have family go to work each day? I cannot understand it. How somebody was. Well, it's tough. Obviously, I don't work. I'm a stay-at-home mum. At the moment. I think I would really struggle if I had to go to work. For me, family is they're like the people who keep me sane. So being around my family actually is like really helpful for me. I'm currently reading Hope and Help for Your Nerves by Dr. Claire Weeks. I'm hoping this helps my anxiety. Do you know what? I've heard great things about Claire Weeks. So definitely I think that'll help. Your channel has helped me get through a lot of things. Oh, thank you. How is life treating you? I'm okay. I'm getting a bit sick of this lockdown, if I'm being completely honest, but I'm trying to just stay hopeful. You saved me today. Good. I'm just going to go check on my pizza. You guys can come with me. If you see any mess in the background, I'm sorry, but this is just, mum life. Let's see, that pizza, it felt like that was like way too fast. Yeah, that's not done at all. Hey, I was just doing a live because I thought you were sleeping. Whoops. Am I back? I'm back. I don't know what happened then, sorry guys. One of my friends had sleep pap. I was waking up 13 times an hour. Thank you for your answer. I tried studying, going to work and cooking, and I could not do any more than 6 months. I had to quit the job. That's why I asked you. Yeah, it can be so hard to function as a human being when we're this anxious. Like, it's so difficult. And to be honest, if I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't function for a long time. Like, I just cried every day. My mum, bless her, she had to take like 2 months off work to look after her daughter in her late 20s, because I was that I could not function. I couldn't do life. Changing my diet recently has helped some as well. It's more plant-based now. Yeah, you know what? I got real great results from cutting out inflammatory foods, so like refined sugar, gluten, anything processed basically. And I eat a very much whole food diet now with lots of veggies and fruit, and I eat fish, but I get like wild caught fish and stuff. So. Me again. Any cardiac issues? Chest pain, pressure, body, face, arm pain after eating. Yeah. So funny enough, this is not to trigger anyone, but I'm actually undergoing tests for my heart at the moment. I had a monitor done about a week ago, so I'm still waiting for the results because one of my ECGs flagged as abnormal. I won't tell you what the thing is because I don't want any of you to Google it. But it's likely to be a mishap of the machine. But I've got to go through all of these tests now, basically. But since they told me that my ECG was abnormal, I started to get terrible chest pain, left arm pain, shortness of breath, all of that. I love your videos. You literally save me. I'm starting to watch your videos and you give me so much peace of mind. Oh, I'm so glad. How are you with checking COVID symptoms, Sherelle? Do you know what? Actually really good. I haven't been too worried about COVID. I was at first, and I was like an absolute crazy person. Really bad. I was like washing down the food shopping. I wouldn't touch any mail that came in. I was just terrified, but any mail that came in, I mean like letters and stuff, not like mails. But I was really bad. But now I haven't really worried about it, to be honest. I did go through a phase of constantly checking my temperature, but now I'm like, Sherelle, let it go. And I think I've let it go because mostly I think if I did catch it, I imagine that I would be okay. So, advice on how to stop overthinking. That's a biggie, isn't it? I mean, that's what we all need to do, really. If we all just stopped overthinking, we wouldn't be dealing with our health anxiety quite so much, and it takes time. Therapy is definitely something that, you know, can help with that, to be able to rationalize our thoughts. But yeah, I mean, that could be a whole video in of itself. Could you say a bit more about how you managed to overcome your breast cancer fear? It's a huge fear of mine, and I keep on checking all the time, even though I've had all the tests. Yeah, I was really worried because I did find a lump that was a solid lump, so it wasn't a cyst, and I had to have a biopsy on it, and it came back as a fibroadenoma. And I was checking my boobs all the time, constantly feeling things, and I'm quite thin and flat chested as well, so I can feel everything, like my milk ducts and all of that. So I made a promise to myself that I was just going to check once a month. So at the first of every month, I'll check my boobs, because I kind of got to the conclusion that, right, checking them every day isn't helpful. Nothing's going to change in a day. If I didn't feel anything yesterday, I'm unlikely to feel anything again, you know. But fundamentally, I just moved on from breast cancer because I think I started worrying about something else. Some of us males need more washing, yes. Are you still getting muscle twitches throughout your body? No, not anymore. They do come back time to time when I'm very stressed though, but they don't bother me anymore. Going to see a doctor tomorrow, hopefully just to check what is wrong with my throat, but I imagine it's just a throat infection. I am 1000% sure that it's a throat infection. How do you cope with cancer triggers on social media, news, stories? I always think I have what I'm reading about. Yeah, that can be really, really tough. And very anxiety provoking. I try in those moments to use gratitude. I think that's one of my children. Bear with me, guys. Mum life. Right, and that's me done. Sorry if I didn't answer your question. I will come back and do another one of these in the next couple of days. Let me just check. Sometimes he does put himself back to sleep. Let's wait and see. Okay, I think we're good. I am going to go in 2 minutes though, because I've got pizza waiting for me. Yeah, I try to get a sense of gratitude and just feel really grateful that it's not me, which sounds really selfish, but that's what I try and do. I try and feel empathy for the person who is actually dealing with it, and just count my blessings. And because I turn the anxiety into gratitude, that can really help. Okay, I'm going to answer like a couple more questions. Did you experience something like, okay, so I suffer from time to time with electric tingling, electric pins and needles in my hands, feet, whole body. It was horrific. I was convinced I had peripheral neuropathy because of that exact sensation of tingling, electricity. It's just anxiety. It's when your body is in fight or flight mode. But I used to get that real bad. Okay. Vertigo I have never actually experienced. That's one thing I haven't got. Crawling sensation on my head and pain in my neck. I've had that a lot. Do you think that chronic stress causes cancer? Probably not the answer you want me to say, because I know how it feels, because I have spent my whole life worrying. But yes, I do believe that stress can massively impact the immune system, and it's when we're highly stressed, our body can't repair DNA damage as quickly. However, that doesn't mean it's going to happen to you, because there are people who are stressed for their whole lives that never get cancer. There's a lot more to it than that. So it's not just stress, it's also genetics, biological factors, diet. You know, it's pure just bad luck, you know. But yeah, I think the key is to manage our stress and to think, right, okay, I'm worried about getting cancer from my stress, so this is why I need to make myself a priority, and, you know, make sure that I try to control my anxiety the best I can, essentially. But yeah, it is worrying, because when I look back, I think I've spent my whole life worrying, I'm doomed, but you know, so was my nan, and my nan, you know, and my other nan, who died peacefully in her sleep in her late 80s, spent every single day worrying that she had hypochondria before we even had the internet. She used to she was always convinced that she had something wrong with her, and she never did. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry I can't stay longer, but I'm just about to eat a pizza. It's nearly, well, it's gone 9 p.m. here, and I don't know why I'm cooking a pizza right now, but I am. But it was lovely seeing you all, and I'll see you guys soon.